Hello and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm Serial. Nice of you to join us today. We have a couple things going on immediately in camp to resolve. Last episode, we had to go inside the astral plane as our ally more or less revealed himself because he had no other choice given the circumstance. And it's getting even hairier from there. So, I seem to be missing a lot of people. But nonetheless, oh, what's this? Even Scratch has found something? Oh, man. Let's just get into it. Come here, boy. Come back here.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What you got there?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
An iron bowl? Are you trying to tell me something? Are you hungry, buddy? I mean, I'm pretty sure we got something. Some meat, some jerky, maybe anything. And it's utterly worthless. Alright. Anything here?
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Okay, well, no. Withers is still in here? Yeah. Volo left the camp. He ran off ahead to Baldur's Gate for reasons undisclosed.
We have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Well, I'd say she's embracing her true Selûnite roots.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
I agree. I need you to lose the hat, buddy. I can't stand it any longer. It was funny at first, but now I just no. Speaking of fixing yet another muck up, I wonder if it's because I leveled up is why that keeps unequipping itself. It really shouldn't. Also, what the fuck is this? I really don't need mage armor or fog cloud. It's not particularly useful. I'm missing a scroll. I'm just going to put that in there for now. We'll worry about the rest later.
I was
was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
I mean, she's kind of not really to cut her hair unless she cut her bangs.
Shadowheart looks different. A change of diet, perhaps?
I like how she notices there's something different, but not particularly what. And those two sharing a tent would be a weird ship. I don't see how they could have much in common.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
Alright.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Well, she's a woman on a mission. She wants to save her parents.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
It's a mighty powerful prince if you can block out an illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
That is a lot of Vlaakiths. Wow.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay.
What about him?
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
See, that's what makes me want to try to save him, but my last run through, I didn't. That was really terrible. So why'd she keep him alive?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Okay, well, why is he called the Prince of the Comet
The
then?
historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
As is often the case with the conflict of, people and nations, countries, and all that stuff, it's always the victors who get to write the chapters of history, for better or worse. I'm going to leave. 2 new journal updates. And those are... confront the Elder Brain to either control or destroy it. Gather people. Alright, we gotta go to Sharess's Caress. Which... good name for a brothel house, by the way. Embrace your potential. I might have to look deeper into this one off camera to see if there's any actual benefits to it other than what I already know. Find a cure complete. Quest completed. This is a far greater plot than we had imagined. One spearheaded by the Chosen of the Dead 3 involved in an Elder Brain. We must overcome this greater evil if we wish to heal ourselves once and for all. Alright. Speak with the bookseller, Sorcerer's Sundries, travel road to Baldur's Gate, meet your hero at some point, gotta find Voss, yeah, Karlach wants to kill Gortash, really fucking bad. Journey to Baldur's Gate. Daughter of Darkness. Dame Aelin revealed the truth to Shadowheart. She was not saved by Sharns as a child, but abducted and indoctrinated by them. Furthermore, her parents still live in Sharn captivity and are bound to their daughter by a curse. The source of pain that emanates from Shadowheart's wound. Shadowheart must make for Baldur's Gate in order to secure her parents and free herself from Shar's influence. Alright. Let's talk to her herself. She's got a new look.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
Honestly, I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Can we leave camp? Oh, it's loading something new. That whole special camp was just for that entire segment, not of... Oh, a city awaits. Leave Act 2, Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon. Fucking fantastic.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Alright.
At the ready.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Okay.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Hi, Yenna. Okay. Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
I don't know where your mom is, but here, have a few coin.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
We already have a camp event. Do I go do it now? Alright, let's make a quick save. Why not? Why not? If this is going to be a long one, I might break this one into something else. We'll see. Oh, this is an entirely new camp. Yenna's here? What's going on?
Something to ask.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
No kids allowed to come back in 10 years. I guess, well, just pick a spot and settle in. This place is dangerous, but, you know.
Yes! can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Alright. I don't know what the hell's going on, but sure. Kind of sad that she's noticed that her mom was probably deathly sick. She just didn't want to tell her that she was probably going to go to a private place to die quietly. Man, if that's the case, that's doubly sad.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
I'm happy for her. What's up, Jahir?
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
Alright, well, I guess this is going to be a camp episode now that we're here. Don't know
That
much of it.
speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
You fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Are you faring without the Harpers right now?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
Yeah, she's not infected, so that's kind of nice to know. Just try to keep up, old one.
Do you know, maybe my hearing is not what it was. Would you like to repeat that? Ask it.
That was disrespectful. Sometimes she likes it, though. It's give and take. I guess she didn't particularly care for that one. I guess as long as it's a lighthearted joke, right? Well, at least that's what I was going for.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
I agree.
Incredible to be back. My home. My city.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Keeping very well, I hope?
We don't need to ask about her father. We already know he's a dead bastard, and leave that be.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no water deep, but Baldur's Gate is a respectable runner-up. Or at least a close third.
He's now squinting in the sunlight. Missed my hat. Withers is up here. Arabella is gone for the time being. But that's to be expected.
Worms Crossing. The gaping maw of the city. Nature has little control over what happens beyond that bridge.
You heard Nathaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
I'd honestly like that.
The next urchin that tries to pick my pocket will lose its hand.
Please don't mutilate any children, Mithara.
Half of the children here are already mutilated by poverty and starvation. I am reminded of the Brerin, the stench streets of Menzoberranzan, where the sick and the outlawed make their homes. Despite the destitution, there is profit and opportunity to be found in such places, if one is willing to wade through the squalor.
You know what? I'm interested to hear what her thoughts on Menzoberranzan are.
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. I expect it will live up to its legend. You have never visited?
I was born there, but I suspect your life is very different to mine.
Most likely. I am a Bainray, born into the city's most ancient and powerful house. My life was one of privilege and danger. Like you, I lived in Kuelarzor, high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt, while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself. And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
That is absolutely on point. That's why I like to think this character, after literally being drilled into being a court mage, took the opportunity. Maybe perhaps was guided out of the Underdark through illicitry by various tome discovery, prophecy, whatever you may have. She's still alive?
I expect so. If the world were to end, I think my mother would survive to rule over the ruins.
definitely number 2.
Yes. My house trained me to be a soldier in Loth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive the perils of society. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
Another thing to note in Lost-Sworn Drow Society, it's a matriarch. So women always generally have a stronger sense of liberties, freedoms, presence in general than their male counterparts. Males typically do have a purpose, but it's it's akin to just breeding stock and soldiering and maybe the occasional wizard if you're lucky to be given training as one. Barring you actually showed the aptitude for it first. I think most males ends up becoming foot soldiers for their respective families. If you're lucky, you might become a courtesan for the head of the house, which, you know, is equally as treacherous. She can willy-nilly choose to discard you in an instant, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Anyway, I'm going on and on about it too much. I mean, if you want more information, I'd recommend going and reading the first 3 books in the Triss Do'Urden saga. Written by Ed Greenwood himself. Anyway.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Not gonna lie, kinda getting hungry for some soup. Like, real world hungry. Anyway, I gotta find where the hell the beds are. Oh, wait, no, it's where Yin is at. I mean, I went this far. Be nice to sleep on some fresh hay. Or reasonably fresh hay. Oh, shit.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Baldur Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
You go, girl.
Your word is nothing. You are nothing. The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Damn. Okay. What's Karlak got? What is all this? All right. Well,
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgen in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
what about your own
Orpheus's
needs?
freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tufki Narsen.
Alright. That's that segment. What's Karlach needing?
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
No, it's between you and Gortash.
Here, here. And hey, kicking his ass might burn off a bit of this extra heat. Let's go home. It's about damn time.
That's all she had to say? Okay. Well, I'm guessing that was the camp event. There's going to be a few more, but we'll see how this goes. Haven't gotten any yet. Man. It's been nice to get a lot of exposition lately. And another camp event. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we'll tackle that one later. Good grief. I mean, I'm happy to see them, don't get me wrong. It's just, they're coming quick and hard and fast. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care.